What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Tyler Kelly Show. As you can tell by the title, we're doing week 3 of college football and week 2 of the NFL. I do not have Colton as a guest, hence why I'm doing it live. NFL is coming up really quick here tonight. Game probably about to start. I don't know, but I'll normally be doing these predictions recorded, but since I haven't really got to it, it's being live and everything. But nonetheless, let me stop talking. Let me get to the predictions. I'll start off with NFL Week 2. Baltimore at Cincinnati tonight's game. I got Baltimore on the road against Cincinnati. Carolina on the road at Atlanta. I've got the Falcons bouncing back from Week 1 loss in Philly. LA Chargers against the Buffalo Bills. I've got the Chargers winning. I think, what's his name? Josh Allen or whoever the rookie quarterback is. He is starting for Buffalo, but I don't think that'll be a difference. Minnesota at the Green Bay Packers. This should be a very good contest. It's at Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers, as Stephen A would say, Aaron Rodgers is a bad man. I got the I got the Packers winning at home. Houston at Tennessee. I got Deshaun Watson and the Texans with J.J. Watt rebounding this week and beating the Titans at home. Cleveland Browns at the New Orleans Saints. Surprising thing of week 1. Browns tying with the damn Steelers. But I've got the Saints at home after they lost to my Buccaneers, and Ryan Fitzpatrick played probably one of the best games he could ever have. Also, the Saints secondary is, I'm not going to lie, it's iffy. That's the most iffy part of their defense. The front seven is really good, but secondary is, as we saw from last year with that miracle in Minnesota from the start of this year, they're going to need improvements, but I think throughout the season they'll be fine. I have Saints big at home against the Cleveland Browns, and if this game is close, I think I will be very, very, very surprised. Miami at the New York Jets. Jets. They go on to week 2 and win. Once again. I can't believe once again. You know, when's the last time I said the Jets are going to win once again? They won week 1. That was good stuff. They're going to win in week 2. Kansas City at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Kansas City looked really good. Pittsburgh did not look good last week against Cleveland. But I think they will bounce back, and Big Ben will do a whole lot better. Steelers win at home. Philadelphia Phillies. Minus football, I've been watching baseball a lot. Mostly the only sport I've been watching, because that's really the only sport that I do watch when there's no football. So I apologize. Philadelphia Eagles, the defending champs, goes into Tampa Bay. I really think, because it's Nick Foles and he did get banged up, I think Tampa Bay has a chance, and I think they will win at home. I believe Ryan Fitzpatrick is really trying to win, the starting position over Jameis. I like that competitive, even though I'm a big Jameis Winston fan, of course. But I think Tampa Bay can get it done, and I think they will get it done at home. Indianapolis Colts at the Washington Redskins. This is a little toss-up for me, but I'm going to go Redskins at home. Cardinals at the LA Rams. I got Rams winning at home. Detroit Lions at the 49ers. Good Lord, Detroit. Matthew Stafford, I don't know what kind of bad week you had, But I think you're going to bounce back, but I think you are still going to do it in a losing effort. 49ers, Jimmy G bounces back also, but he will get the win for the 49ers. Oakland Raiders at the Denver Broncos. Denver at home is always good, minus last year. I honestly think they will win, and it'll be a close one, but I think they will definitely win. New England Patriots, I believe this is the game of the week for me. New England Patriots at the Jacksonville Jaguars. You never go against Tom Brady. I certainly don't. Not to a lot of games. But I am going to in this one. Jacksonville picks up the win against the Patriots. I do believe. I don't know. Might come and bite me at the end with my record, but Sunday Night Football. 8:30 game. New York Giants versus the Dallas Cowboys in Dallas. I got the Giants winning. I think Odell had a great week one, even though they lost against Jacksonville. But I think they will bounce back, and I think they will beat the Dallas Cowboys on the road. Monday Night Football. Seattle Seahawks at the Chicago Bears. Chicago gets it done in a cold environment at home. Might not be as cold as it should be. I don't know. I don't know what the degrees there, but I think Chicago's actually going to beat Seattle. Alright. Let me switch hands on this one. Week 3, college football. I got 11 games to do. I had week 2 put down, but I was busy over the weekend. I didn't even watch a lot of college football. Florida State at Syracuse. Florida State's a 3-point favorite. Only reason I did this game is because, one, you see I'm an Oregon Duck fan. Really, Target, left us. That's somewhat of a reason, but this is more of a reason. I think Syracuse is going to do it at at home, because minus the Willie Target and how I talk about him or anything, Florida State does not look like a good team right now. They just don't. And Syracuse is 2-0. I don't know how good they are. I know they got a decent quarterback in that Dungy or something. And it's at Syracuse. And if Florida State struggled with, who was it? Samford? A team that plays in the SoCon with a local team, college team in UTC that's close by for me. If they can barely beat them, I don't think they are going to beat Syracuse. I could be wrong. Maybe they actually find their mojo, but I do not see them beating Syracuse. And I got Syracuse for the upset, but it wouldn't be really an upset for me. Georgia Tech at Pittsburgh. Georgia Tech 4.5 favorites. I think Georgia Tech is going to win on the road. I got Georgia Tech in a close one. Vandy 2-0 against the number 8th ranked Notre Dame. Notre Dame surprisingly is only a 13.5 favorites. I thought they would be at least 3 touchdowns or more. I got Notre Dame at home, but this is really going to test where Vandy is at. It's going to be interesting. The number 17th ranked Boise State at the number 24 Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State is 2.5 point favorites at home. I don't know much about Boise State. I know they've been putting up points. Oklahoma State always has a good offense, but I don't know what they really look like. But I'm gonna go Boise State on the road. I think Boise State could get it on the road. I got them winning. Duke at Baylor. Baylor 6.5 favorites. Now, Baylor, since Bryce Petty, Baylor just does not look well at all. And with all that going on with their last head coach, but I got Baylor winning this one, and I think it'll be closer than most people think. Houston at Texas Tech. Houston 1-point favorite on the road. This is probably going to be a lot of points, I'm going to guess. A lot of points. And I'll go with Houston on the road at Texas Tech. Now. This is going to be a sleeper game. And I'm going to just say it right now. Number 1, Alabama, 21-point favorites on the road at Ole Miss. Ole Miss plays good against Alabama most of the time. Ole Miss looks like a really good team also. I'm surprised they are not ranked in the top 25 right now. What Mike Luka has done with Ole Miss, with that Hughes Freeze situation, is pretty unreal how he's kept that crew together, and their wide receiver core is probably one of the best in the nation. And that might be minus when I'm going to say if, because you never know if Alabama will be in the playoffs. Most of the time they are. But this will be the best wide receiver core they will see all season, minus the playoffs, potentially. Ole Miss has great wide receivers. Alabama has been on an absolute tear, even though they haven't faced really anybody, but boy is that sophomore cold as fuck, man, at quarterback. Tua. Boy, he's cold. But I'm going to pull one on you guys. I'm going to go Ole Miss at home, defeating the number 1 team in the nation. Probably a stupid prediction, but I got that gut feeling. I just got a gut feeling somehow Alabama might potentially lose. Number 4, Ohio State on the road at TCU, number 15 ranked. I cannot believe Ohio State is 12.5-point favorites over TCU. Let me just point that out right here. And there'll be other games I'm going to have to point out point differences. You know, the point spread. I already have in some of them. No Urban Meyer as coach. Yeah, that's what concerns me. I mean, this Ohio State team could be very talented, and but having no Urban Meyer is going to hurt them. And I think TCU actually wins this ball game. I think they win the ball game against Ohio State, and I'm not surprised with this. There's a thing at work where you can pick 5 teams and put $5 on it, and you can win like $100 if you get all 5 teams correctly with games. They had 13 points actually for TCU, and I looked on there, I'm like, that's really the point spread? And looking at it on ESPN, I'm like, wow, they got the point spread on that. That's for me, that's surprising. Very surprising. I got TCU winning. A lot of upsets, but I just have that feeling, man. 22 USC on the road at Texas. So whoever has Texas, 3.5 point favorites, someone needs to explain to me how. I've watched Texas, haven't watched USC, but when USC did a quarterback change, they picked it up. So I've seen Texas, and it's mind-boggling to watch Texas sometimes. Because you got all this good talent in Texas. Oh my God. They talk about it all the time. They got good high school teams. The talent, not all the good talent must be going there. And Texas is supposed to be, one of those schools that is a football school, right? Well, I don't know what they have fallen off so much, Texas. They really do need this game to, boost them up, but I don't think they're winning. I don't get why they even got the damn point spread. That for me is surprising. I don't get that. I really don't. I'll talk about my Oregon Ducks. They face San Diego State. We should whoop their ass. The big thing coming out of this is next week we are at home against Stanford. That is going to be the game that basically shows where we're at. I cannot wait for that game. Cannot wait for it. But, yeah, we should beat San Diego State by a good 40 or whatever. Number 10, Washington on the road at Utah. This is a 10 o'clock game. This is going to be one of those sleeper games for Washington, trying to not get caught. And I don't think they will get caught. I think Washington does it on the road, but I think it's going to be a very close game. What I think will be game of the week potentially could be that Ohio State TCU, to be honest. But number 12 LSU going on the road at number 7 Auburn. Auburn a 10.5 favorite. I definitely think this will be closer than that. Maybe field goal game, touchdown at most. I'm going to go with Auburn winning, but I think it's going to be very close. I think Auburn wins by like a field goal or such. Maybe 4 points. Maybe get a late touchdown at the end to go up. But I think Auburn will win at home. It's very hard to beat Auburn at home, honestly. But I think LSU is going to do a good job. I don't think it's going to be enough to beat Auburn. If you guys enjoyed this and you watched this on demand, please smash that like button for me. Comment down below. This isn't really a live concept type of thing I would want to do. I want to do this recording, but I had to do it so I could get Thursday Night Football out of the way and everything. So please smash that like button. Like I said, comment down below what some of the predictions you got for these games, and I will see you guys. Let's see, tomorrow for TKW, and maybe for a NBA 2K19 stream of sorts. I don't know, micro or not, but I might be doing some park games or something here soon, so be ready for that, and I will see you guys next time here on the Tyler Keller Show. See you guys.